The United States has completed the production of the new powerful B-61-13 nuclear bomb, the Department of Energy reported on May 19. The Pantex plant has completed the first production unit of the B-61-13 nuclear gravity bomb, designed to strengthen the flexibility and credibility of America's nuclear deterrent, the department posted in its social media account. It described the production of the bomb as a major milestone for America's nuclear stockpile. The agency pointed to the remarkable speed of B-61-13's production, stressing that this achievement signals American strength to our adversaries and allies alike. It was my honor today to stamp the first completed unit at the Pantex plant in Amarillo, Texas, where all the efforts of NNSA's labs, plants, and sites culminated in this amazing milestone. This achievement signals American strength to our adversaries and allies alike, Secretary of Energy Chris Wright said in a statement. Completed around a year ahead of the schedule and based on the preceding B-61-12, the B-61-13 nuclear bomb offers important additional capacity to hold hardened targets, such as underground command and control facilities, and one spread across physically larger areas, according to U.S. officials. In 2023, the U.S. military announced plans to develop and field the B-61-13, primarily as a replacement for the B-61-7 variant. The Pantex plant in Texas serves as the primary site for assembling and dismantling U.S. nuclear weapons, while also handling testing and evaluation. The facility operates under the National Nuclear Security Administration, a branch of the Department of Energy responsible for managing the development and maintenance of the nation's nuclear arsenal. Speaking to the House Armed Services Committee on May 7, Acting NNSA Administrator Teresa Robbins announced that the agency expected to complete the first production unit of the B-61 Mod 13 later this month ahead of schedule. Robbins credited the accelerated timeline to the reuse of existing production infrastructure from the B-61 program. Moscow is ready to work toward ending the fighting in Ukraine, Russian President Vladimir Putin said Monday following a 2-hour phone call with U.S. President Donald Trump. According to Associated Press, Putin said that Russia and Ukraine would need to find compromises to suit all parties. Trump has struggled to end a conflict that began in February 2022, and that makes these conversations a serious test of his reputation as a dealmaker after having claimed he would quickly settle the conflict once he was back in the White House, if not even before he took office.
Действительно, этот разговор состоялся, продолжался более 2 часов. Хочу отметить, что он был очень содержательным и весьма откровенным. И в целом, на мой взгляд, в этой связи весьма полезным. Прежде всего, я поблагодарил президента Соединенных Штатов за поддержку со стороны США возобновления прямых переговоров между Россией и Украиной по поводу возможного заключения мирного соглашения. Президент Соединенных Штатов высказал свою позицию по поводу прекращения боевых действий, перемирия, и со своей стороны отметил также, что и Россия выступает за мирное урегулирование украинского кризиса. Мы должны просто определить наиболее эффективные пути движения к миру. Договорились с президентом Соединенных Штатов о том, что Россия предложит и готова работать с украинской стороной над меморандумом по поводу возможного будущего мирного договора с определением ряда позиций, таких как, например, принципы урегулирования, сроки возможного заключения мирного соглашения и так далее, включая и возможное прекращение огня на определенное время в случае достижения соответствующих договоренностей. Кстати говоря, контакты между участниками встречи и переговоров в Стамбуле, они возобновились, и это дает основание полагать, что мы в целом на правильном пути. Еще раз хочу подчеркнуть, что беседа была очень конструктивной, и я ее оцениваю высоко. Вопрос, конечно, в том, чтобы российская и украинская сторона проявили максимум стремления к миру и нашли бы те компромиссы, которые бы устроили все стороны. При этом хочу отметить, что в целом позиция России ясна. Главное для нас — устранить первопричины этого кризиса. С президентом Трампом по телефону.
Poland is preparing for possible war with Russia and has been boosting its defense capabilities since Moscow's war of invasion in Ukraine in 2022, War Infographics Telegram channel has reported. Overall, the NATO member Poland has ordered more than 8,000 missiles, 2,000 units of artillery, thousands of other equipment and weapons, since early 2022. Anticipating possible Russian invasion, Poland tripled its defense budget since 2022. Moreover, this year Warsaw will spend nearly 5% of its gross domestic product on defense, more than any other NATO member, including the United States. Sharing borders with both Russia and Kremlin's ally Belarus, Poland has been building its defenses there. In addition, Poland has been training its male citizens for the war. In 2025, Poland's Prime Minister Donald Tusk announced in the parliament that by the end of the year, every adult male in the country must be trained in the event of the war. Moreover, Poland recently announced it was withdrawing from the Ottawa Convention, a 1997 international treaty banning the use of land mines. Poland is not the only country fearing a Russian invasion. Earlier, Bild newspaper reported, citing unnamed European special services, that if the war in Ukraine ends on Kremlin's terms, Russia might send 800,000 troops to the borders of NATO, primarily to Finland, Norway, Poland, and the Baltic countries. Russia is already increasing its military presence in neighboring Finland that joined the NATO in April 2023. Satellite images show that hundreds of new military tents have appeared in the military unit in Kamenka, Leningrad region near Finland, and helicopters have been parked near a base near Murmansk.